Now is not the time to falter. Today is a difficult day. Many of us around the nation feel defeated, as if the light of the world has grown just a little darker than yesterday. For some, we now rest on a slippery slope, sliding backwards, slowly descending into the maw of hell. I can't blame anyone who feels that way. We're in a position we've never been in before. It's only natural to feel the emotional low of such an incredible letdown. However, in times like these, I remember the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. The tale of humanity is a very long story, one littered with ups and downs and peaks and valleys that reach both limitless depths and soaring heights. During the Ice Age, we huddled up in caves as we hoped and prayed to survive the cold. And survive we did, though I'm sure we had our doubts at the time. Fast forward 10,000 years or so, and Europeans encountered the bubonic plague, the Black Death. A third of the population died from disease in a time without antibiotics. But as it always has, the scourge of humanity passed, and our kind did not succumb to infirmity permanently. So many other times throughout history, I'm sure it seemed like nothing would ever change. When African Americans were held in bondage, when women marched for the right to vote, when we faced Hitler's war machine in the Holocaust, through countless other wars, famine, and all other manner of calamities, we have seen the face of evil, and we have always turned it back. As humans have done since their very evolution, people endured, love endured, faith endured, family endured, freedom endured, and even justice, as delayed as it often is, somehow always endured. Like all those other times, we have our own horrors to deal with right now. The Middle East has been a bloodbath for 3/4 of a century. Muslims in India are being dehumanized in a pattern that can only be described as apartheid. Eastern Europe has been at war for so long, I wonder if they will ever not be at war. And the United States just re-elected a populist leader who refers to political opponents as the enemy within. It is okay to be afraid. The world can be a frightening place, but it will not always be that way. One day, if we keep at it, we will eradicate hatred from the face of the earth. I truly believe that. But as much as I wish it were, today is not that day. Today, the task of protecting liberty is still upon us. And so our only choice now is it's time to do the work.